Most always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And that's complete to Sanders. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Yardage brought down at the 32. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Hill. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Third down, Mayfield. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Mayfield to throw it this time, sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, right side, caught by Jackson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Mayfield off the play fake. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield on play action. On the move to his left. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On play action, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 29. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To try again after the sack, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So that one will be accepted. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Sanders has it over the middle. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield, he's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And got his man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
They decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here comes Mooney now in the jet sweep. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Mayfield. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Running right. Here's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Hill. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now he's flushed out left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Christian Barmore gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and a mile. Mayfield on play action. Buying time to his left. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be out right at the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now. And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback. And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll try the air now with Hill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 14 yards there on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Hill. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they